He's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a man who upset the AFC champs in his first career start last year during the regular season. Out of Western Kentucky, here's Mike White.
And you think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sense that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now White. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now White. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd down and forever. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete.
They're such a talented team of defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Back deep, Ray McCloud. Taking it about the 36. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader. And that's Brock Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator. Showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
On 2nd and 7, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Purdy. Try for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it off, and the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, White. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. White. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's White. This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. The play fake, now White. He finds Wilson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, they obviously read man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then curls back inside for the completion.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. That's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. Here's White. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. No score after one on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Out of the gun, it's White. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big...
Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
13 yards, the tally on the return there. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 51 yards. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. New York's offense back out there and set to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. White looks to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. White. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They can use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. McLeod to return it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. On first down, it's Purdy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jerron Jennings, a 12-yard touchdown grab. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw, White. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. This is Jennings. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Purdy will look to throw again here. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one is incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers. You want the third quarter already?
Fucking
no problem. Let's do it.
Periods and fucking quarters. And
both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Oh, my God, I'm making a full run. What the fuck?
Ray McLeod. And he will score. Touchdown.
No way I just did that. I just scored a full fucking run.
They just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now goal for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
On 2nd and 9, White toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll run with Hall. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. White. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Operating from the gun, White. as he throws there, incomplete. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Fucking dumbass.
No, it doesn't get there.
Dumbass.
It's the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Throwing here, Purdy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Out to his left. And he finds Tyler Kroft. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Niners open the lead up to 34-0. Gold to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Berrios now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
All again on second down.
And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now White. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over first and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
What the fuck was that?
And
what the fuck was that? Come on.
It'll be a
fucking
loss of a
Indian
yard,
guy,
and
right?
that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Jesus
Sometimes
Christ.
that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there.
At least he passed the yards. At least.
15 for the Niners there at first down.
Holy shit.
I tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 21. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Purdy. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
Fuck, that's too far. What the fuck?
Incomplete.
Partner in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off.
Never gonna fuck everything
But
up.
these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Yeah, that's better.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Better.
A great effort there.
Always been better.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Gold with the extra point, and it is 42-0. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now White. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
On 1st and 10, White. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
White. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Oh my fuck, they're so bad. They're so bad.
And he
They're so bad. They're so bad. They're so fucking bad. First run, let's go. Hurdle it.
But tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
They are so
Now
terrible.
goal for the extra point.
New York Jets are the worst team in NFL history ever seen.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So 2 plays
Man,
on that
they are
scoring
so
drive.
bad.
That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone,
shit.
and what a run it was. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. New York ready to go again offensively.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
On 2nd down, a run we haul.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looking to throw. White.
On the slant, he's got Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
On 1st down, it's White.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Done. We won.
So
We
the
won.
victory here
We
for
won.
San Francisco.
They're garbage.
I'll tell you what,
They're
Charles,
garbage.
this might be about
We
as
won.
good as it gets.
They suck.
were incredible.
They suck.
Offense was in
They
fine
suck.
form. The defense through the shut.